It's Sarcy. I'm back, and today we are doing a summer makeup tutorial. So I don't know about you, but when it is super hot out and sunny and beautiful, I do not feel like putting on makeup because I just feel like I'm going to sweat it all off, and then I just imagine all of this stuff seeping into my pores and sliding down my face, and it just makes me feel even worse than just being sweaty. So this is a very basic routine that I have, very minimalistic, that I like to use even on a date in the summer. I don't like doing a full face of makeup because it doesn't actually make me feel pretty. It just makes me feel like I'm getting suffocated and that my pores can't breathe. It's super easy and super quick. So you can even use this any time of the year, really, if you're in a hurry or if you don't have a lot of time to get ready in the morning. Excuse me, itch. So to start out, we're jumping right in with, instead of foundation, just a little bit of concealer. This concealer is the Fit Me by Maybelline, and I really love these products. They aren't too heavy, they aren't too light, so they give you like a really nice coverage where you can still feel pretty natural. I'm going to grab my mirror, and what I'm going to do is just bring it from the corner of my eye down in a little wing across there. Same here. And the other nice thing is this doesn't dry too fast. Now I'm going to use a sponge for this. You can use your fingers, and I just want to blend it into my cheek. I am quite tan at the moment. I do want to say that before I did this, I did moisturize. I highly, highly recommend and insist actually that you find a good sunscreen for your face. I usually use, it's either Forever Aloe or Forever Living, and the base of it is aloe. So it's still pretty thick, but it's not as thick and chalky as other sunscreens. So you can see, like, I blended in, there's no lines, it's just a little bit to brighten up your under eyes without making like that obvious under eye concealer look. Now that's it. That's what you're putting on your face. If you have issues where you have like little acne spots or whatever, you can put it on there too, but that's as far as I go with any kind of concealer or foundation. Next, I go to blush. You can use a powder blush, that's fine. In the summer, I really like a cream blush. I prefer cream to gel. I find gel doesn't always blend with my skin as nicely as I want it to. Every time I've tried a gel blush, I'm thinking like, yes, I'm so excited about this, it's so light. Then it ends up kind of being like sticky, and I don't like the consistency, and it ends up more blending into my finger than it does to my cheek. So the one I'm going to use today, this one is called Timeless Coral. So this is the one that I'm using. I love this stuff. I got this also as like a kind of one of those deluxe samples, and it's fantastic. You need very, very little. I'll show you now. Like such a tiny amount. I'm just going to squeeze a tiny, tiny amount. I put it on my finger. Yes, so the base for this is argan oil, so it's still very moisturizing. I'm going to bring it from the top of my cheek down and just massage it in. This just gives you that nice summer glow, slightly flushed, without being too bold. A bit more fluid now. But again, down the side. And you can see this is blending really, really nicely. This is not like a gel where it kind of moves around on your face and then you kind of get splotches and it soaks into your finger pad. So look here, like there's really nothing on my fingertips. It's very, very clean. I've got a little bit on the side of my finger. I'm going to bring that down the bridge of my nose and up here just a tad. It's not obvious, it's just enough to give your cheeks a little bit of a lift so your face doesn't look flat. But I love this color, this timeless coral color. But this gives you just the right amount of summer glow, I feel. And the lighting here is really great. You can just use that without the concealer too. You don't need the concealer necessarily. And then I'm going to my eyes with a little bit of mascara. I'm using the Clinique Lash Power Mascara, which is a long-wearing formula. I use this for a lot of my brides as well because it's a really nice applicator. It keeps things looking super natural and it's not clumpy. It's weird to do mascara on camera. So you can also see that I'm not like blink, blink, blink. I kind of go to my root, and as I close my eye, I wiggle it out. That way, you cover the lashes without having to go over it and then maybe hitting like a chunk of your lashes like 5 times over. Look at the difference already in between my eyes, like just a little bit. So once you do your mascara, you can actually stop there. I often do. This is kind of my go-to summer look if I'm going to wear makeup. But you can ask anybody that I know, anybody that knows me. I kind of never wear makeup in the summertime. Even though I love makeup, like year-round, I don't wear it every day. It's just not something I do. I love it as an art. I have so much fun with it creatively, but I don't want it to be something that I depend on in a weird way for my confidence. That was something I had to learn over time. I think as a teenager, I did love it for creative purposes, but I also used it to kind of hide. And that shouldn't be what we use makeup for. It should be used to brighten our face so that we feel confident in talking to other people, in interacting with other people. It should be a point that you are using it to enhance your confidence, not where you solely get your confidence from. That's what I believe. So usually I would stop right here. If you want to take it like ever so tiny bit farther, you can use like a really natural color eyeshadow. I love this palette by Tarte. Love, love, love it. It was on sale recently and it got sold out so fast that I didn't even get a chance to get another one. But it's got some really beautiful natural colors. This was one that I was like, I'm buying this for myself. No one else is going to use it. And then sure enough, I used it and I was like, oh, I need to use this on all of my brides. So that's usually what happens when I buy makeup. Even if I say, okay, this is only for me and then this stuff's for all of my brides and my clients. It never happens. I end up using everything on my clients. But I'm going to just use this color here, Hotline. It's like a kind of caramelly cinnamon color. And I'm going to use my finger and just pick up a tiny bit. I don't need anything fancy. And just bring it to my brow bone. And pat it in. And just give like a hint of a shadow. So you see, it's not, like either way is nice. Like this is very bright, very natural. This is still very natural, but it just gives like a little bit more depth. Again. Blending it in with your finger. Use taps. Try not to pull your lids too much. Like here. Just a tiny bit extra. Again, if you want to do more extra, you'll see I'm using a lot of my fingers for this because you don't need a lot of tools. This should be something that's quick, snappy, carefree, not high maintenance at all. If you do, you can see I've got like plenty of glow already. I am like sweating a little bit, but if you want to add something that's more purposeful, you can go in with your finger, just give like a tiny tap on the end of your nose. I like this because this isn't an area that usually gets glow, but it does kind of make your nose look a little bit more cute. I don't need to put any on my cheeks. I don't need to put any like anywhere else. I'll put a tiny bit just above my cupid's bow of my lip. Right like that. See how cute that is? And then it's also, it ties in with the whole summer glow, soft look. You can leave your lips. You can put just like a lip ice on or a chapstick on. I am going to use this Priming Gloss Stain by Mana. It's a lip gloss stain, and it's a beautiful neutral color. So let's give this a try. Yep, I like it. Oh, wow. But this is my basic summer look. So you can see it's super duper natural. Very easy to apply. It's not fancy. It's a little bit of something extra if you're feeling tired, if you're feeling like you're going out now, but you don't want to put a whole face of makeup on, but you also just need that tiny boost of confidence. This is what will amp you up. You can see I didn't use liner, just mascara, just to give your eyes like a little bit more openness. And that's it. So experiment with your own routine in the summer and see how you like it. Again, I can't emphasize enough, don't forget your sunscreen, please. You only get this skin once. This is your skin. It's the largest organ of your body. Please take care of it. I did not take care of my skin in the past. I don't know if it's something that once you get close to 30 or turn 30, you're finally like, I get it now. I need to take care of my body. But seriously, young people, take care of your skin. And yes, that's what I had to show you today. So I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a try for yourself. Let me know what you thought, and let me know what other cream blushes you like. I'm always up for trying new products, so if you can drop me some hints below, I'd love to go give them a test and see how I like them. And have an awesome day. Enjoy it, try something new, be brave, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.